let's be 100% honest here. There's a lot of people. A lot of times, your passions don't have any financial gain. Some people are lucky enough to be in a position where their passion can pay for, the passions can make them money. But overwhelmingly, a lot of times, bro, a lot of people are in their passions and they ain't making no money, bro. Excuse me. What's up? What's up, baby girl? What's up, Beans? And so and then on top of that, there's this huge idea that we don't need to work. This whole idea of, oh man, I don't want to work no more. I just wanna have my own business and run it. Like, y'all do realize that even when you become an quote unquote entrepreneur, you do know you're working 10 times harder as an entrepreneur than you are working a 9 to 5. I get it. You don't want to be on somebody else's time. I understand that. But at the same time, you got to realize too, though, you're going to be responsible for so many different things and you're going to be wearing so many different hats as an entrepreneur that you're not gonna be able to sit back and kick it like you think you are, because you got to worry about the books. You got to worry about scheduling services or whatever it is that you're doing. You're gonna have, if you're selling products, you're gonna have to worry about shipping it. You're gonna have to worry about packaging it. You're gonna have, if you got employees, you got to worry about paying employees. You got to worry about the books. You got to worry about so many different things. If you have a brick and mortar, you're gonna have to make sure that you're there all the time. And then on top of that, let's just say you have to focus on keeping the store up. Making sure that the business stays afloat. And let's just say some shit happened to your business, somebody breaks a window or something, boom, you got to have insurance, you got to focus on all that. There's so many different nuances and things that goes on just to being an entrepreneur, that sometimes a lot of people, you know what, man, I'd rather have my own job. I'd rather just know that I'm working from X, Y, and Z, and just, what I'm saying, then just go home and do what I got to do. But for the other people who understand, like, all right, look, my job is the funder, just look at it like this. My job is the leverage that can help me start another business or a different job opportunity or different opportunities, to help me invest in opportunities, to help me grow my funds in a sense. And so if you start looking at your job as, because here's the thing, a lot of people talk about, well, your jobs don't care about you. Let's be honest, your job ain't supposed to care about you. The only thing you're supposed to care about is, are you doing your job that they hired you to do? Are you doing that job? And when you do that job, are you getting paid to do the job? And if you're getting paid to do your job, that's all that matters. Hey, you come there, you do your job, you get paid, you go home. You do the same thing, and you take that money and you put it in your investment accounts, and you make sure you fund your lifestyle. You do all of these different things with your money as you should, in order to continue to keep leveling up. And once you get to a position where you're like, you know what, I've stayed here long enough, now I need to move on. Get everything you can out of that job. Extract as much as you can. If they have schooling, go back to school, especially if they pay for it. Go back to school. No, it doesn't have to be a 4-year degree. If they have little courses where you can get a certification, or if they have junior college where you can get an associate's degree in a certain specific area in which you're interested in, do that. Extract everything you possibly can from that job. Get everything you can so that way you can level up. So that's a tip for you right there. And this is the thing too. I took on some debt too after my basketball scholarship was up. I still had to finish school, because the way that it worked was, because so my freshman year of college, I went to Mississippi College, and I didn't end up playing. There was a whole bunch of BS going on with that. That's a whole different story, but that's neither here nor there. So I ended up not playing my freshman year, and so I transferred over to Faulkner University, which then again didn't play. So that's 2 years I didn't play. That's 2 years I didn't play. And so I ended up I ended up transferring to Huntington College, where I was considered, I'm sorry. After Mississippi College, I went back to JUCO because I damn near flunked out my freshman year. So I went back to JUCO and got my grades back up, played 1 year there in JUCO, and then I transferred to Faulkner University. So now this time I'm considered a freshman. I'm considered a freshman in the classroom and a freshman on the court. Now, this is where it gets tricky. So my freshman year, so now I transfer over to Faulkner. And mind you, I'm still a freshman. I'm still considered a freshman. Transfer to Faulkner, still get my schoolwork. I got on the team but didn't play. So that's 2 years. Mind you, I'm still behind though in my academics, but I'm still considered a sophomore. I'm still behind. Then I transfer over to Huntington. I played that when I transferred over to Huntington. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I transferred over to Huntington. So when I transferred, again, I played my first year, and I played my second year, technically my senior year. So I had 4 years. I had 4 years in school. 4 years considered me playing ball. What's up, Erica? Academically, I was still here, but I was missing some credits. So, which in turn, by that time, after my senior year, I still had some credits that I needed to fulfill in order to graduate and get my degree. So, guess what I did? I had to go to the military. However, the way the shit was set up, because it was a private school, they didn't pay for it. So I still had to take out the loans and shit, and in order to finish school and play. To finish school and graduate. So I ended up taking on some loans. Now it wasn't as expensive as other people's are, but the fact and idea that I still had to pay is one of the biggest things. And so, yeah. Looking back at it, it was my own fault, but it is what it is, man. So I learned to take my responsibilities and just run with it. So, but that's where we're at with it right now.